Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Since I first wrote on the increasing cost of a college education in 2011, has anything really changed? The short answer is no. The cumulative increase in college tuition has been much higher than the cumulative increase in inflation over the past 40 years. For example, between 1980 and 2020, inflation rose 95%, while the cost of an average college education rose 148%. A four-year degree that cost $50,000 in 1980 would cost $124,000 now. So clearly, the cost of college continues to rise much faster than the cost of other goods and services. An August 13th, 2023 article by Melanie Hansen at Education Data Initiative delves further into these numbers. And you know, I like numbers. Hansen lists 5 factors that may contribute to the increase. The benefit hypothesis, which is the more aid, which would be grants or loans, that students get, the more they are willing to pay in tuition, which encourages colleges to increase tuition rates. The second is called the golden ticket fallacy. Students who believe that college degrees always mean higher earnings are likely to do less research on college costs. The invisible menu is number 3. That's where the actual cost of tuition is not clear when published rates do not include grant aid or discounts that students may receive. Oligopolistic competition, number 4, since many students need and want to attend college locally, they have only a few schools to choose from, which limits competition, keeps tuition prices higher. And finally, excessive regulation. Regulation, accreditation, and federal subsidies may hinder innovation and competitive pricing. In addition, for decades, governments have championed making a college education affordable for all, just as they did home ownership in the mid-2000s. Since some segments of society couldn't afford an education or a house, the answer was to encourage lenders to make loans they wouldn't normally have made. This is done by guaranteeing lenders, by the government making these guarantees, that if the loans went bad, the government would take them over. There were 2 results of this well-intentioned policy. On the positive side, the easy credit has seen those holding 4-year degrees climb from only 17% of the population in 1980 to near 40% today. On the downside, this has resulted in a continuing rise in college loan debt. According to LendingTree, in 2010, students owed $800 billion in outstanding student debt. Today, that amount has well over doubled to $1.77 trillion. The availability of credit, where almost any student could borrow up to $250,000 for a 4-year degree or advanced college degree without any worry of paying it back until graduation, sent prices soaring. Easy credit drives up prices as the increased demand exceeds supply. I think that's pretty fundamental. Colleges increased tuition at a dizzying rate simply because they could easily fill the classes with students who could pay the tuition by painless borrowing. Normal market forces were thwarted and prices rose exponentially and consistently. Pundits and politicians may debate causes and solutions for the high price of college, but what can you do as a consumer? Well, one answer is to research and comparison shop as you would for any other large purchase. Not every school offers the same quality of education, nor does paying more ensure better quality. Compare your field's average starting salary with the total cost of education. What do I mean? Well, for example, graduating from MIT might sound impressive, yet the average cost of a 4-year in-state education is about $308,000, and it doesn't guarantee any better paying job than graduating from the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology, which has an average 4-year in-state cost of about 1/3 that amount, $107,000. MIT mechanical engineering students received average salary offers of $75,100 in 2021, according to College Simply, compared to an average salary offer of $69,500 for South Dakota School of Mines and Technology students. It's less than $6,000 difference for $200,000 more in tuition cost. Education is one of the most significant expenditures you will ever make. Being a careful college shopper can help make that cost an investment rather than a burden. Thanks for joining me.